Shalom. So we're gonna look at love and the balancing of it, right? Now, as we know about energies, it needs to be balanced, right? Just like you have a positive and a negative. So how is love balanced? And why do we have so many conflicts and all of these disagreements in relationships, right? Now let's look at the love that we have for our children first. Then we can look at it in the romantic sense, right? Now, when you have a child, you love your child, but guess what? You have certain things you allow them to do and certain things you don't allow them to do, right? So, the two sides of everything that we're looking at right here is going to be on one side is you're going to teach them things that they should not do, right? And their principles and standards and so forth will prevent them from doing certain things. So on one side we have restrictions, right? Now, also, even though you have your things you said, don't do this, don't do that, right? Guess what? Certain things you're gonna have to allow them, right? You're not gonna keep them in bondage, so you're going to give them the opportunity to go out there. So on the other side is freedom, right? So yes, you're gonna allow them to go out there and put whatever they know into practice, right? The knowledge that you gave to them, you're gonna allow them to exercise it. So they're gonna have to, make decisions on their own. They're gonna have to choose, right? If they're gonna walk into your ways, your standards, your morals, your principles, everything you taught them, if they will apply it out there when they are free, right? So it's the same thing in relationship. Guess what? You might be with a person that has a certain problems, like say drinking problem, right? You will know that okay, these are restricted bars and so forth, pubs. Those are restricted areas for such a partner because he or she has a drinking problem, right? Other cases, that you're gonna have to allow them to be free because that's the type of relationship you want. You want freedom where you can go out there, do what you need to do within the principles of the relationship, right? So even though you're free out there, you're still taking these things with you, these attributes, right? No, this is how you have a balanced love. Freedom and restrictions, they balance each other out, right? Now, what happens when this is too much? It becomes a what? Obsession, right? And this is unnatural. This is unnatural. It doesn't feel comfortable. It makes you do things because these things have been altered. So your freedom has been taken by force, right? And your restrictions are based upon the benefit of the other person. It's not beneficial to you. It's not to protect you, prevent you from, doing certain things. It's just how it benefits the other person, right? This because of this unnatural type of connection, you constantly have arguments, fights, and things like that, things of that nature. Because, like I said, this type of love is unnatural. It makes you unable to see a lot of things in the relationship. So guess what? Your mother, your father, your friends might be telling you about your partner and you just cannot see it. You are too veiled, right? Like I said, it's unnatural, so they can actually do these things. They can tie that person onto to themselves, right? And this is when it becomes an obsession. So it's unnatural. No. In this case, how do you break away from this? There are ways to regain your freedom, right? No, you can buy like a marina, a new marina, you wear it and you sweat in it and you squeeze the shirt and you drink back the sweat. That's one way to break away from it. Or you can take the ashes, like from the fire. You take the ashes, you mix it with water, say the name 3 times, and you drink, and it will break this unnatural connection. And a lot of us are in these types of relationship, right? When there's too much love, it happens. This happens, and once there's an obsession, it's no longer functioning in this natural way. All right, shalom.